stole from a school school fundraiser. Finna tap into this. And yeah, apparently Young Dawn Animations is in this video, so let's tap in.
Hey man, before we get into the lubricated crevices of this story, I'm gonna need you to know that this whole thing is completely fake. And I'm not just saying that in a comedic way to alleviate myself of facing any repercussions for any dumb actions that I've done in the past. If I say that, I won't get arrested, right?
Yeah, I knew there's a TK sponsorship in this. I don't know how I knew. I just knew. I knew. You want to know how? It's right here. I've done TK sponsorships before.
So back when I was in high school, or back when I fake was in high school, I was in a school organization. Now, I'm not gonna say what this particular organization was, because once again, I don't want any of this getting traced back to me. Like, I don't even know if I should be telling this story on YouTube.
I'm so late. Did we react to UDY yet? We literally just did, buddy. You're late.
What I would be saying is the story wasn't fake. Anywho, the organization that I was in would occasionally raise money. And one of the things that we would do to make bread is sell candy. Now, I never sold any of the candy because I was the treasurer. My job was to log the money that we made. And in my opinion, great decision making by the board. I mean, who better than Yoyo808 to count cash? Clearly, I have a lot of extracurricular experience doing so. I mean, it's so
absolutely not, bro. You wanna know? You wanna know the craziest thing I seen Yo-Yo do, brother? I remember this nigga was just talking to me. How he was talking to me. Let me not leak him fully, bro. Right? I remember me and Yo-Yo was on the phone. We was like, yo, by our birthdays this year, I want to buy a Tesla and he's going to buy an M3, right? So to do that, we needed to save our money so we can buy those things responsibly, right? A month after we made that promise, he called me one random day. I pick up. All he doing is, what's good, twin? What's good, twin? Twin. This nigga didn't buy grills. He bought grills that cost like at least $4,000 to $5,000. Talking about I'm finna save up for a BMW. What are we talking about, bro? Over here buying grills. He is not giving money at all. A Tesla? Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. I might just have to get an M3 too. I'm not gonna lie. I ain't gonna lie. Niggas been cooking me for the Tesla. I want a Tesla though, but I might have to get something different.
Ask me how I handle cash, I'd say I was uncircumcised the way my pockets is full of cheese. Have haste. I tell the lad that my pockets were gooning the way my money comes fast.
Why? I remember when he posted that, bro. Why of all captions, that caption?
I mean, you'd think I'm from Alabama the way I'm rolling in bread.
Oh, great heavens!
But my job was straightforward. I would give Billy a box of 20 candy bars. He'd sell 10, I'd log 10, and then stash the profits in the safe. And then once he sells his full 20, I just give him another box. It was easy and life was simple until...
That's literally stealing. Yo, that is the prime definition of stealing. That's a crime.
I started my YouTube channel. Remember, I started YouTube in high school. But when I made that channel, something switched in my head. Suddenly, there was more on my mind than just candy and cash. I stopped seeing money as just profits for the org. Instead, the money started to look like funds that I could use to jumpstart my YouTube career.
So you stole money to jumpstart your YouTube career. That's kind of inspirational, but at the same time, you should have.
Very nice, my friend. Just think of all those gold picks we could get our hands on, huh? Elísimo.
See, growing up, money was never a big deal to me. I was genuinely cool with being broke. It never stressed me out. I mean, probably because I was just a kid and had a hardworking mom that burdened the stress of bills and being broke, so I didn't have to. So, you know, love you, mom, thank you. But I really didn't have a desire to have things. Like, I read and drew all the time. Like, obviously, I liked things. Like, I enjoyed video games and toys, but I did find true joy in simpler activities, like playing outside or drawing. Like, life was literally sunshines and rainbows. But when YouTube came into the picture, everything changed. Suddenly, I felt like
the world was mine. You see, when there's something I really need, it doesn't matter who got it. I want it more than
Why he got Dawn as this old mafia boss, bro?
And I'm gonna pay.
Nah, bro, this is the perfect role for Dawn, bro. That's funny.
How it works in this game. When you need something that bad, you make it yours. No questions asked.
Something inside me woke up. Something dangerous. See, at first I wasn't doing storytime animations. I was making these art tutorial videos. Shit, there's probably some of you watching right now that used to watch those. And if you did, thank you for sticking with me, because I know I know we've gone through ups and downs.
Hold on. Raw video. Hold on. Oh, okay. Oh, this is Fat Yo-Yo. I see it in his hands.
It's this nigga.
Back in the pure drawing days. Man, oh man. Doodle style gimme art process. Hold on. Is that black beat? Is that a black mass beat? Oh yeah. This is low-key good though. I be forgetting Yo-Yo's like low-key an artist and like he's actually good and talented as things, but hey, that's kind of fire.
With style changes and consistency issues, content changes, and genuinely, if you've been here for all of that, I could not have done this for as long as that I've been doing it without you supporting me every step of the way. So genuinely, thank you. Bro, you're glazing!
You're doing tricks on my
This
shit.
nigga did a fang over
Bro, I did
fang.
a backflip and stuck the landing.
All right. Now, those tutorial videos are relatively easy to make, so I would be able to knock out like 2 to 3 videos a week with relatively no issue at all. The only problem was that since they were art videos, I had to consistently purchase art supplies because art supplies run out. It's not like animation where you just buy one drawing tablet. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna run out of ink. You're gonna run out of paper, especially if you're using them heavy and doing mad layers and shading like I was doing. And another thing is that the paper that you use mattered too, because some papers just allow the ink to blend better. And I wanted my colors to look the best that they could because I wanted to blow up on YouTube. So I would buy Moleskine sketchbooks, and those are pretty pricey. And then the markers that I would use.
Okay, Yo-Yo, you're complaining. A Moleskine sketchbook is only like $30. How expensive could the markers be? A Crayola pack is like $5.
Copic markers. Any artist
What are Copic markers?
right now knows exactly what I'm about to say. These damn markers are the most overpriced, expensive markers on the face of this magical rock that we live on, nigga. But what gets me the most tight is that they're so fucking. They're good. They're good. I'm hooked. Like I'm hooked.
Okay, nigga. You're overreacting about some markers, man. Copic markers. How much are they? Gee golly! Yo! 200? 200? Oh. Let me make sure this ain't showing my address. Yeah, it's showing my address. Oh, well. Alright. I don't care. Y'all, my address is leaked. Brother, what? For these? Are we serious? Gee. Brother, that's crazy. That's absolutely crazy. What are we talking about? For markers? What are we talking about?
I'm hooked. I'm hooked. No other marker, in my opinion, is on the same level as a Copic, unfortunately. Like Copic, talk to me real quick. Talk to me. You have a great product, but your markers be off of a honey pack, the way they be sucking the soul out of my savings.
Hey man, if you ain't got the bread, you could just say that for real.
You the one charging $7 for a single marker. It sounds like you need the bread. What you finna say?
I'ma say, hey, yo, this nigga Yo-Yo talking crazy, but he ain't got nothing to back it. I pull out a big gun while his artsy ass still drawing tablets.
Okay, you gonna let that Kobe talk to you? Drawing tablets, man. Everybody know Yo-Yo keep a pole like the POTUS. I mean, my double barrel shotgun got 2 cats for a talking Kobe.
Don't rope me into a beef, cause my mob ties will get you blamed too. Cause I got a Mexican shooter who don't fuck with niggas. He really can coon.
That nigga said adios.
Call him, I ain't hard to find. Fuck the marker. Young Don, why I even give you lines? Listen to me when I tell you this. I'ma really take my time. Cause I got some bullets that'll make Donald duck. But they'll still find a way to hit Don.
Trying to be gangster. He trying to be gangster. But I don't know though. Beefing with me will get you laid out, then EMS finna swipe him up like an IG promo. We can link in a bio. Give a fuck if it's cold, ho. Cause I'll boom at an 808. Bullets take his head off when I swing him by the dreads. He'll really look like a yo-yo.
The markets were expensive, and I could feel myself slowly getting more spiteful of the fact that I couldn't afford them. Like the ones that I had got from like birthdays and stuff. I think I had like 12.
I'm not gonna lie. No, I ain't gonna lie. I'm still thinking about that little rap fire. That little rap fire was cut. That was cut. That was cut.
Something like that. What do you do? This nigga don't pay no bills. And that feeling of spite and greed just wasn't good for my morals because it made me want to steal, bruh. Every time I logged a profit from our candy sales, I didn't see cash anymore. All I saw were Copic markers waving at me from the shelves, whispering, "Buy me, yo-yo."
200 is crazy. Like, still.
Unwrap me. Use the fluids inside.
Man, okay, a freaky marker. What are we talking about?
But I kept my cool. Come on.
I would just use the Sharpies.
Steal it? No.
If it was just me, I'm using Sharpies.
Success ain't you either, kid. Those markers, they're the keys to your empire. What, you're gonna resort to crayons? Don't insult. We're in this to win big, not playing the kiddie pool.
Stop. I don't need them.
Okay. Go ahead, Picasso.
My morals stayed intact. Pushing those thoughts away got tougher and tougher by the day. As my Copics got drier and drier, and my lust for more Copics got wetter and wetter.
Okay.
Until
right.
one day, I had just gotten home from a long day at school. See, once again, when I started YouTube, I would post like 3 videos a week. And on this particular day, I needed to have a video up by the next day, and I hadn't even started it. But situations like that never bothered me because I do have a genuine love for the hustle. Even now, I enjoy the process of growing multiple channels. I like seeing that growth. Brainstorming, grinding, coming up with new ideas, new workflows. That's kind of what keeps me interested in doing YouTube. So I was stressed, but there was nothing else that I really wanted to be doing with my time. So I got home, put my book bag down, I put my phone on top of a suitcase, that's how I recorded my art videos, and I start drawing. And then I stopped drawing. Why? Because I ran out of a certain color. It was a certain shade of blue, and I was coloring in the sky, and there was no way I could finish the piece without this color. And there was no way I could get it. So furiously, I slammed my sketchbook closed and just laid on my bed. And I remember this really getting to me because in this situation, there was genuinely nothing I could do. And I wasn't going to get a video out tomorrow, not because I was lazy, not because I messed up on the drawing, but because I was broke. And that stung.
Nah, that do be stinging, bro. Can't relate. Stop
Stung
playing.
enough for me to listen.
I have. Like, I'm not finna lie. One of the most stressful things as a YouTuber is when you can't make a video you want to, not because you can't do it, or not because you don't want to do it. It's just because you don't got enough money or you don't got enough time or just something you can't really control. And it's sad, bro. Sad.
Into the voice.
You see, this is what happens when you try to play it straight. You lose, you fall, you fail. In this world, the only way to climb is by stepping on those below you. You gotta make sacrifices, kid. And sometimes those sacrifices aren't even yours to make. Capiche? Just do it.
You're right. So I go to school the next day, and the time comes for me to count the money. And there I am, just staring at a pile of cash on the table. $500.
Nah, he finna hit a crazy lick.
I look at the log and
For
see
markers
Cynthia
is
sold
crazy.
13 candy bars. So I take off 3, and that's $25. I don't remember how much the candy bars were, but for the sake of the story and making the math easier, we're gonna say they were $5, so I took $25. Wait, $15. So 5, 10, 15.
Stupid.
Yeah, so I take $15. So I take the 15, put it in my bag, log the rest of the money, and after school, I walk to a CVS down the street and use the dirty money to buy a prepaid Visa card because I didn't have a bank account. This is actually the same CVS that I talked about in my, I think it was my thought video, because I was like, I got money from something. This is what I was talking about. This is the situation I was talking about. If I remember, I could play a clip. But anyways, I went home, went on this website that I ordered my Copics off of. I got the Copics I needed and a refill capsule for the markers as well. And I'm just looking at the order process window on my screen, feeling horrible. But the markers arrived and the video got done and posted. I really did it. I got away with embezzlement. Allegedly, in this fake story. So life keeps moving forward, and I continue to make
fake,
my
of course.
videos. And one of them actually gets a decent bit of traction. It was either an Inktober video or like a black hair tutorial video. I don't remember which one it was, but I knew I wanted to capitalize off of it and make another video relatively quickly. So
okay.
I decided to work on a big piece for a video because bigger pieces usually did better on my channel. I start the drawing and I'm coloring, and then once again, I run out of ink on multiple markers.
But like, okay, you're paying $200 for these markers, yet you're running out of ink. What are we talking about, bro? Like, we gotta start making more smarter payments.
And the voice,
whatever.
Let's name him the Don, speaks to me again.
Ah, look at you, kid. You grabbed what you needed, and now look at you, sitting higher than you ever dreamed possible. And that was just with 25 bucks. Just a little taste, huh? Now imagine what we could pull off with 200. We could run this town, Yo-Yo. It's time to think bigger. Time to play smarter. With that kind of dough, we could secure everything you ever wanted and more. You just gotta be bold, kid. Ready to make the real place and do it.
I don't know, Don. I just don't think stealing $200 is the right thing to do.
Then stay broke. Stop with the good guy act. I know what you really are. You're a thief. A selfish thief who likes to pretend like he cares. You want those markers. Admit it. Yo-Yo, you crave them. I'm just a figment of your imagination. I wouldn't even exist if you didn't harbor these desires deep within you. So stop lying to yourself. Take the markers. Embrace who you really are, not who you pretend to be. Steal the money.
So I concede. I head to school with one objective and one objective only: to leave that hoe with $200 and a amount of money that would change the entire trajectory of my YouTube career. With the markers that money could buy, I could draw whatever I wanted. I wouldn't have to worry about markers running low. I could get any color I desired. I was nervous, but I was more than motivated. Now, this isn't the actual math because I don't remember what the actual math was, but I'm gonna say $200 is the equivalent to like 40 candy bars. I don't remember. Now, I just can't take 40 candy bars from one person like how I did Cynthia. That would be too obvious in the logs. So what I needed to do was take a little off the top from everyone, and it couldn't all be the same number either. Like I couldn't subtract 2 bars from 20 people because that would also be equally as obvious. So I decided I would divide it among 15 different people in different classes. Like I'll make some people miss only 1 candy bar, others 3, others 2, others 5. And I just
he had a whole strategy to steal these candies. These candy bars, bro. He had a whole strategy to steal these candy bars, bro. I'm not gonna lie, that's crazy.
Had to do that to make it equal 40. So I grabbed my log sheet and get to logging. Now, when I counted bread, I'd have multiple stacks of cash. I'd have the 1s in one place, the 5s in another, the 10s in another. But when I would log a missing bar, I would then take $5, be it 5 1s, a 5, or a 10 if you know what I'm saying? I would put that in its own pile. That way, like once I did the math, I could just take the pile and put it in my book bag. But it looked obvious as hell because there would be neat stacks of money and then a random stack that had mixed bills in it. So when I was doing this, it was essential that I moved quickly.
Faces look like Upbeat's PFP. I think he worked on this video, honestly.
Because the desk that I was at was facing the wall. So I couldn't see the door when people
Pretty sure this is an Upbeat
office.
production.
So if someone came in, I wouldn't even know. Yo, how's the counting going? I slammed my hand on that table hard as fuck. An industrial crane could not remove my hand from that table, bro. I turn around And it's my teacher, the leader of the org. He's
Wow.
talking me about how the org has been making money and da-da-da-da-da-da. And as he's like yammering on, he wanders by and looks at my log sheet. Oh, Jamie only sold 17 bars. I thought he sold a whole box. I saw you give it to him early. Oh, 20 in a box. Oh, shoot. I think Marcus sold 17. I must have put Jamie's box instead of Marcus's. My fault. Wait, Suzanne only sold 13? I could have sworn I heard her in the hallway talking about how she sold 15 and not the full 20. Yo, this sheet is completely wrong. The teacher is absolutely cooking me, bro. He gets to talking about how logging this correctly is very important and all that, but the only thing I can focus on is the wad of cash under my hand. If this man tells me to get up or move away in any fashion, I'm cooked because of how the fuck
Nah, he finna get caught. He finna get caught. Yo, what? He finna get caught.
can I explain a wad of cash falling out of my
If
hand
this is stealing, can he get arrested if he posted it? Allegedly. Y'all forgetting that.
if I stand up? He continues to talk and I say, you know what? I must not have been paying attention. I combine all the stacks as quickly as I can, adding the stack that was under my arm into it. And I just tell him I'll recount and log everything again. Then he goes, allow me to help. I'll just get my glasses. He goes into his office and I destroy the fuck out of that log sheet I filled out and grab a new one. So I end up spending the rest of the time counting the money with my teacher, and it all works out. All the numbers make sense. There it is, yo. I'm glad we avoided that. Good job. You've been doing great as a treasurer. He leaves, and I just take a new sheet and refill in what I had written because I still need my $200.
Bro, you still stole after that? That wasn't like the awakening or like the warning you needed to like get a buy? You still stole? Was the markers that worth it, brother? What?
Ain't gonna lie. But now I don't have to do it as meticulously because it doesn't matter if it looks obvious because the teacher literally looked at and signed the log. So like that's going in the books. He's not even gonna second guess that. So I put the sheet in the binder, put the money in the safe, and then I take my stack of $200.
Well. You did it, kid. How does it feel to have the whole world in your hands?
I don't like this feeling. It's not right.
Don't start with that again, huh? You've got the money in your hand. You've already stepped into the game. You're like me, whether you're ready to admit it or not.
I know I'm a bad person, but not because I stole. It's because what I'm about to do.
Oh, this guy.
Bro, what?
You haven't got
this
the
whole
guts, kid.
mafia
Put that
boss
thing down before
vibe?
you hurt yourself.
I know I'm
kinda
wrong for
cold.
stealing. I know,
It's kind of cold.
but I am not like you. I won't become you.
This isn't a game anymore, Yo-Yo. Don't escalate this into something you can't walk away from. Put it down.
I'll put you down first.
You wouldn't dare. You don't have it in you, boy. You're not a killer. You're just a scared kid playing with fire.
Maybe you're wrong about me. Maybe I've changed.
Changed? You? You think pulling the trigger makes you a man? Makes you powerful? No.
Absolute
It makes you more
cinema.
like me than you want to admit.
I'm
Maybe
locked.
so. But if becoming you is what it takes to stop this, to stop you, then maybe that's what I have to accept.
Then do it.
I will.
Prove you're not just a little boy lost in a man's world.
I will.
Go on. Do it.
Ah!
He shot it. He shot it.
And that was it.
The music selection is amazing, by the way.
I went home, ordered more copies than I could count, and continued on with my YouTube journey with no more hiccups. I think I graduated high school with about 4,000 subscribers. And that was only the start. I mean, with years of perseverance and you guys supporting me, I was able to get to where I am today. And as for the Don, well, life has a funny way of going full circle because I continued to use those markers. But one day I was in an Uber, and when I got out, I left the markers by my feet. Didn't realize it until the next day. But when I called the Uber to ask if my markers were still there, he said no. Some lucky bastard had gotten into the Uber and taken them. And I had to buy all of those Copics again. But I couldn't even get mad.
Yeah, God has a funny way of making sure every single thing comes right around, bro. It's crazy.
If they were stolen, because I was able to buy new Copics with money I had made off of my art on YouTube. So if you were to take anything from the story, let it be this. Making mistakes is part of being a human being.
Yeah.
But no mistake ever goes unchecked. It always comes full circle. What goes around comes around. And sometimes wrongs can become rights The Copics I stole to bring myself up are somewhere now helping an artist who needed them. Or perhaps they were sold by someone who needed the money. All in all, the dirty money went to someone who needed it. And it all balanced out. Fictionally, of course, because this story is not real. I'll be good, right? Just put your hands on the roof of the car.
All right, here we go, guys. Here we go, guys. Here we go.
Ooh, okay. That's a good video. I'm not gonna lie. I low-key didn't really react a lot. That's my fault. But I was low-key kind of tapped into the video. But the lesson is very, very clear. Everything, whatever you do, comes around. Not gonna lie. What goes around, comes around. We all make mistakes, but at the same time, bro, if you know something's wrong, don't do it, bro, because it won't come around even if it seems like it will be right now. That's what happened to Yo-Yo. But he learned his lesson, and now he's succeeding. So, yeah, that's it.